here we go, box office buddies, and I'm here with my buddy Max.
Hey.
An expert in all things Pixar. So when it comes to movies, I think I know my stuff, but when it comes to Pixar, he knows a lot more. He's been a fan since the beginning.
Yep.
And well, what are we reviewing? Coco.
All right.
Not this guy. Love me some Coco Christopher, but no. Disney Pixar's Coco. If you ask me, I think Pixar's been a little of a cold streak lately.
Yep.
Haven't been too much of a fan of what they've been putting out lately. They used to put out gold.
Yep.
They were the standard of new generation animated movies. And it kind of wavered off. They've been doing a lot of sequels.
Yep.
I think of Cars 3,
Yep.
Finding Dory 2.
Yeah.
But even then, I find that originals, they haven't really hit the mark lately. I think of The Good Dinosaur,
Yeah.
Brave.
The Good Dinosaur actually was in the works for such a long time before they released it. They moved the date, I think, twice.
Oh, okay.
And I think they reworked the
Sorry,
story.
this guy knows so much more than I do about
Yeah.
this stuff.
I think they reworked the storyline a few times because
Okay.
they felt that they were missing the mark, and I feel that in the end they released it. I didn't really get into the story like a good Pixar movie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I find it's been a while since they've really done that.
I agree.
So Coco. Did you like Coco?
Oh, that's a great question. Yes, I did.
Okay.
I did. What did you think of it?
I really liked it.
Yeah.
I think Pixar is back on track with
Yeah.
their creativity, with their energy, with the fun,
Yes.
but also with the emotion.
Yep.
So this thing had so much heart.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd say it was the strongest movie emotionally since Up, and even comedically, it was a lot funnier than what I've seen in a long time.
Yep.
And I mean, this movie was it just brought everything to life.
It was
It's about Day of the Dead, but there was so much life in this movie.
Absolutely.
It was amazing.
it was a Pixar movie.
Yeah.
The one that you've been looking for. This is it.
Yeah, if you're a fan of Pixar,
Yeah.
I think you'll love this one.
Totally
to be
worth
honest.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, they really hit the mark on all of their signature traits. Even the research that they did. This is something that's typically Pixar. They'll do a lot of research with their artists on the settings and the background. They'll take trips, like for Up, for example. They had the whole creative team go down in South America, and they studied the fauna and what the things look like, and they spend months preparing. Again, in this movie, you can tell they did this, and I also read articles about the kind of work that they put into preparing all of this, and they absolutely did their homework.
And it shows. It pays off
Yes.
when people put a lot of effort into the craft
Yes.
of making a film.
Which is what I expect from Pixar.
Yeah, but that's the thing. We've had such a high standard. I find it's gotten lower a bit, but like they put the bar back up there with this one.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think this did for music
Yes.
what Ratatouille did for food.
Yep, exactly.
It was just really cool to watch, and it made me feel so much,
Yeah.
not just happy, but like, you know, if I wasn't laughing, I was wanting to cry, or I was invested. There was suspense.
Yeah.
There was even a twist that was so much better than
Yeah.
most twists that
Yeah.
we see now in Hollywood.
For half of the movie, I was kind of like, oh, I know where this is going. But then they sort of change up where this is going in a way that I hadn't expected. I didn't expect it to turn that way.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Top-notch animation. I mean, you mentioned that they
Yes.
did research into the
Yes.
into the look,
Yes.
but then also the execution of that animation was beautiful.
It was. I think you mentioned it. The music was outstanding. I really loved it. I really liked it. I felt that I was immersed in the culture and the environment that they're trying to showcase. It was really, really nice. The colors visually, it's just amazing. The way that they imagine the world of the dead, it's very well done.
Characters were really fun too. I really like the grandmother.
Yes, she's amazing. She's hilarious.
And yeah, I like that they. I mean, obviously it's a movie in English, but they weren't too afraid to incorporate a lot of Spanish into the movie, and that was fun. It was
I like
they
that.
didn't shy away from making it too American, if you will. You mentioned the music. If I am going to criticize something, I thought the main song lacked a little bit.
Okay. The Remember Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. It's not a song that easily rolls off of your tongue as you walk out of the movie theater.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be what Let It Go was in Frozen.
No.
Or You've Got a Friend in Me with Toy Story.
Yeah.
It won't be at that level, but it still wasn't a bad song or anything. It's just...
No. Yeah, I
it would have been so cool if this movie about music had a song
that was very memorable.
Yeah. When these are the things I'm complaining about, you know, it was great. I guess also, I didn't love the dog. The dog in Up was so much better. But, no, like I said though, this is me nitpicking. Like.
Yeah. Because
this, like I said, one of the best movies I've seen all year. I would not be surprised if this is nominated for Best Picture for an Oscar.
Okay.
Is really that good. It was a great movie.
Definitely.
Guess what? It's Marvel and Matrix time.
Yes.
So the scale is very simple. Marvel sucks. Matrix is great. On a scale of Marvel and Matrix, where does this land?
Okay, so I think that I would give it a Ratatouille, which is really funny because you mentioned it earlier, and that's the reason why I would pick it, because exactly like you said it, this movie I feel will do for music what Ratatouille did for food. At the same time, Ratatouille sort of gave its broad audience a glimpse of the French culture. And this movie, Coco, does the same thing for the Mexican culture. Ratatouille was released in 2007. We're in 2017. So 10 years later, there you go. It's like a new Ratatouille for Pixar.
Yeah,
so
that
works really well.
I really feel that way too, and this is the second time since I've started doing these that someone gives it the same movie I would have.
Oh yeah.
I was also going to say Ratatouille. If I'm going to say something else, I was talking before about Up also, and how much like heart that movie had, and like so many people, you'll talk to them still now, like, oh, I cried so much in Up, and like I feel the same way about this. There's so much heart in this. The emotion is great. The story's beautiful. So yeah, we're both giving it other Pixar movies. And yeah, Ratatouille, Up, it's on that level. So thanks for watching. Make sure you share the video around, let other people know how great this movie was, and like the video. Comment, what's your favorite Disney Pixar? Personally, mine's Monsters, Inc. And make sure you subscribe. So hit that button there on the YouTube video there, subscribe. Then there's a bell next to it. Get that. Boom. You're done. You're set to go. You're going to see all of these. Great. And
yeah, it was fun doing this.
Awesome.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks a lot, man. See ya.